we came across a very large bomb crater. And in the bottom of the bomb crater was some collected rainwater, horrible looking stuff. And the lieutenant, exercising discipline, held the men back from plunging down into that thing and filling their canteens. He said, "Okay, Doc, you gather up canteens and you go down there and fill them up." But anyway, I foolishly laid my pack down in my carbine and took the canteens and the halazone tablets and went down into the bottom of this bomb crater, laid out the canteens, and here I am with two hands, with a canteen each in hand, in the water, and 13 Japanese tanks attacked. Could hear them coming, and I sort of looked up, and I could see them. Here I am really out there, no weapon, just helpless. I couldn't get up and run up the side of the bomb crater and head back to my area. It was too late then. The tanks were in and around us and firing, and the Marines were firing, and the Shermans were firing, and God, things were flying through the air. But they were swarming all over the place. And we had, by that time, this is D-Day, landed General Sherman tanks, 5 of them. And they're pretty agile, too. They mounted like a 155 gun, pretty powerful gun, and they were very well armored. They were quite agile themselves, but these 13 tanks threw themselves upon the General Shermans, much to their, and the General Shermans just knocked them out. Just incredible. Though the Shermans were firing as fast as they humanly possibly could, blowing those little tanks off. The riflemen were throwing tons of fire into the tanks. The tanks were easily punctured. They didn't have a chance. But the point was, one of them comes up on the edge of the bomb crater and is trying to depress the cannon. I guess they decided, forget it, we can't get the gun down there anyway, so they backed off, and then bang, the Sherman hit it, and the turret went up in the air about 20 feet and spun around, and that was so much for that one. But it was just intense. It was so noisy, you just couldn't believe it. And the intensity of the fire was just incredible. The Japanese were firing artillery down into the area, and the tanks were just, it was a suicide attack. They just lost their entire tank force, bang, in one hot 10 minutes. It was incredible.